our very close friend, Darrick Horton, who is kind of leading some of these efforts. I let him kind of speak for himself. I don't want to kind of steal a thunder. Thanks, man.
Thank you. Thanks, Vic. All right. My name is Darrick. I am the co-founder and CEO of TensorWave. And TensorWave is a little bit different from your general purpose cloud provider. We don't do CPU cloud. We don't do virtual machines, right? We don't do historically general purpose cloud offerings or workloads. What we do is we focus on building large scale GPU clusters specifically for AI. And we're a little unique even in that field because we are the world's only AMD exclusive cloud provider. So we believe that focus is very important in order to offer the best experience for our customers. And so we focus very closely on AMD and Supermicro in our deployments. And I'm excited to announce today that we have just deployed the world's first and largest all liquid-cooled MI325 AMD cluster. And I want to spend some time talking about this cluster today. Very exciting, a lot of cool technical details. But before we get into that, I want to talk about the purpose of the cluster. And the purpose of this cluster is really to showcase to the world, to enterprise, and to end customers what AMD can do at scale. And this cluster is really optimized for training at scale. Now, of course, we can do inference as well. We have a lot of inference customers, but this cluster is really built and optimized for training at scale on AMD. So I have some early pictures here during the build process. It's come a long way since this, but this cluster is actually deployed in Arizona in the United States, and this is 8,192 MI325X, 100% liquid cooled. So if you look here at the rack architectures, you can see each one of these racks has 8 Supermicro systems. These are 4U systems with 8 GPUs in them, 100% liquid cooled. So we get 64 GPUs per rack. And then on the other side of these things, we have this technology called rear door heat exchangers. And what this does is actually really cool for those of you that haven't had the pleasure of seeing one of these operate in person. The air coming out of this rack, the power density is incredibly high. So we have 100 to 120 kW per rack here. The air coming out of the back of that rack is actually cold, right? And the room environment is cold. And it's a little jarring if you've been in traditional data centers because you expect this is going to be loud and noisy and it's going to be really hot. But that's not the case here. We actually operate these data centers without a hot aisle, right? Because the air coming out of the back of the racks is cold. And this architecture allows us to achieve extremely high density, which has follow-on impacts on network optimization and ultimately results in a better experience for the end customer. So we're very excited to announce this, and this is really the first big step towards showcasing AMD training performance at scale. We are also doing a much larger MI355X cluster that we'll be launching in a couple of months. So we're very excited about that as well. I also wanted to take a minute to showcase a real-world customer use case that was actually done on this cluster, this MI325 cluster. One of our customers, Higgsfield, they are a AI video generation platform. They have a really cool video playing out in the AI Hub. If you haven't seen it yet, I would recommend you check it out. Very cool stuff, and they are early adopters of AMD and this cluster. So our MI325s are available today. And in addition to getting access to the GPUs, when you come to TensorWave, you also get world-class support, right? And we believe that's very important. Like I said at the beginning, focus is key. And so we focus all of our efforts on making sure that we're optimizing for AMD and making sure that the experience we provide to the end customers is as good as possible and as seamless as possible. So especially for enterprise customers that may just be getting into AI, or they may be transitioning from NVIDIA to AMD, we provide that extra support to make sure that that experience is as seamless as possible. So check us out and let us know if you need some GPUs.
Thanks, Darrick.